As you can see, I have already created 2 volumes and using 3 terabytes of my 50 terabyte bundle. If I want to change the size of my volume, I simply edit the quota here from 1 terabyte to, let's say, 3 terabytes, and I'm done. Let's go over how easy it is to create, mount, and start populating the new NetApp Cloud volume. Here I'm going to be naming the volume NetApp Jenkins. If I had access to multiple AWS regions, I could select where to deploy the volume here. We automatically generate the volume path for you to avoid junction paths, or you can set your own. Here I'm going to be setting it to NetApp Cloud volumes. I can create or restore from snapshot or clone a volume from snapshot. I can select different service levels, and here I'm actually setting the initial size of the volume. The export policy, I can set specific ingress rules, set the access to read, write or read only, and choose different protocols. We will be supporting SIPs as well. Setting up the snapshot policy for this volume, I'm opting to go for the weekly schedule, where I'm going to be retaining 3 snapshots and scheduling them to be twice a week, every Sunday and Wednesday night at 12:30. Once the volume becomes available, I can simply follow the easy-to-use mount instructions. Basically, just copy the create directory command or SSH into my AWS virtual machine. Paste in the command to create the NetApp Jenkins directory. Copy the mount command. CD into the directory and run a quick DD just to test out the basic performance. Even though DD is not a very valid performance command, it's still a new virtual machine, so nothing is actually cached in memory, and it gives you 118 megabits a second. You can completely manage your volumes from the UI. For example, take on-demand snapshots, like so. Edit or add export policies, and change your snapshot scheduling. We also want to help you migrate data to the newly created volume with Cloud Sync. Simply create a new relationship between your new volume and an existing NFS server, for example, and start syncing your data. You can use Cloud Sync just for the initial migration, or you might want to continuously keep your data in sync between 2 different locations, like I'm opting to do here. I think it's important to state that everything that I've done in the UI, I can automate via REST API. And you can choose from different size bundles from the AWS marketplace.